Good morning and happy Thursday. Here is my soap presentation, and I apologize for the state of the kitchen. 3 teenage boys and a dog live here with me. Okay, so here we go. Week 2 soap. This is the beginning presentation, and I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. I have got we're going to call her Rita. Miss Rita is a 72-year-old female. She's got a very high BMI, 54.4 BMI, so she's a little over 300 pounds, and she's 5'2". She suffered a left ankle fracture. I have in my soap here the actual bones that were fractured, but also a concurrent sprain to some ligaments, and that happened almost 18 months ago. She dropped a vacuum on her foot and caused this injury, and for the past 18 months she's been in a Darco walker, and her mobility has been significantly impaired. The reason why I bring that up is because she has had nearly a 30-pound weight gain in the past 18 months, and she has pretty uncontrolled diabetes type 2. Her A1C a little over a year ago was 9.8. That's close to her baseline, but 3 weeks ago we rechecked it and she was 12.7, so a double-digit A1C. At that point, 3 weeks ago, we put her on Farxiga. She's been on metformin straight along, but we put her on Farxiga additionally, 10 milligrams daily. She's also on Ozempic, so she's got Ozempic, now Farxiga, and she's been on metformin a gram, 1,000 milligrams twice a day. So metformin, Farxiga, Ozempic, and that was 3 weeks ago. So she came in late last week, and for a follow-up after we had put her on the Farxiga. And her main complaint when she came in not only was the weight gain, but she's complaining now that she's got overwhelming exhaustion and fatigue, and she's also complaining about a very, very, very itchy rash. Her entire lower abdomen, perineum, vagina, the entire area, very, very itchy. So her exam. Her blood pressure, her vital signs actually look really pretty good. She's not hypertensive, and she's got a normal rate and rhythm. She is atraumatic, normal cephalic, no sinus pressure. She has a little bit of postnasal drip, but it's the fall, and she does have seasonal allergies. Lungs are clear. So as far as her activity intolerance goes, she does need to stop. Even within the exam room, she takes maybe 5 to 6 steps, stops, takes a breath, and keeps on moving. No actual shortness of breath. However, if we were to have her walk, say, 20 feet, she would definitely be short of breath and need to stop and sit. Now, understandably, that left foot Darco walker is heavy, and she's off kilter a little bit with the footwear that she has to be wearing. So, concerns today. Okay. Her appetite is decreased. She has this profuse rash that I'm assuming is from the Farxiga, because we know that if we increase the glucose in the urine, we could feed yeast. So I think that's what's causing this. And my big concern for her is, how are we going to get her diabetes under control? She's got the Darco walker. She's going to physical therapy, and she's also going to the podiatrist. She does have a history of lumbar stenosis and degenerative disc disease, so she does get pretty routine cortisone injections, not only to that left ankle and foot, but also to her low back, to try to control this chronic pain that she has. She's not a surgical candidate for either, just because of because of her weight, honestly. So I need to find a way to increase her activity and decrease her blood sugars and increase her endurance and her strength. This is a problem. So what we did was, because her BMI is 54.4, and she does have the diabetes and the chronic pain and the degenerative disc disease, we put her on Wegovy, the highest dose of Wegovy, because she had already been on Ozempic. So we stopped the Farxiga, stopped the Ozempic, put her on Wegovy, hoping that will help her reduce some weight, increase her activity level so that she can participate a little bit better. We did also offer a referral to bariatrics, although I don't think she's a candidate given her history of emphysema. And we did also give her a referral to endocrinology, and we gave her a referral to nutritional services. She's already going to physical therapy now, but it's really concentrating on the ankle, not concentrating on her strength and endurance, which is what we need to be looking at today. She does have some chronic pain related to the low back, and now related to the ankle, because it's been 18 months. No changes to her pain medications. So really, and she does also have some underwriting depression but that seems to be pretty stable. So I'm hoping you guys can help me out. What I'm looking for is, other than the standard, so we did physical therapy, nutritional services, bariatric referral, we added Wegovy, took away the Ozempic, took away the Farxiga. I did give her, I gotta scroll down here. What's that medication for yeast? Diflucan. I almost said diclofenac. Diflucan, 400 milligrams times 1 now, because this rash that she has is pretty, it's like her entire lower abdomen, probably because she's been scratching and pulling the yeast up, down, left, and right. So we gave it to her times 1, and we're going to have her come back at the end of the week. She's going to come back actually tomorrow, Friday. So I got to get those sugars down and get her energy levels up, and I'm struggling for how. We did a CMP. I don't have the results yet. A CBC with a diff. Really because I want a random sugar on here. That was an indication for a CMP. Billing out of this office, it's going to cost the same whether we do a random glucose or whether we do a CMP, so we might as well get the CMP. A CBC with a diff. We offered STI testing and a BV screen, but she's had no changes in her romantic life, so there's no reason to think there's anything other than yeast happening there. And she hasn't had a pap smear in quite some time, but you know, she's in her 70s now and she's low risk. So sorry for going really quick through this. I'm trying to keep it under 8 minutes, and I'm hoping that there's some ideas, because I want to be able to help Rita out. Anything that you have to offer would be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much, and again, I'm sorry the kitchen's a mess. Have a great Thursday, everybody.